Hi there, how's it going? Are you good? Great. I have no idea what I'm going to do in this video. Not really thought it through. This is just how I make my videos. Hit record on the camera, see what comes to mind, film my hand, and edit the video together. And if none of that works, then I've just been talking to myself. Filming my hand. All right, so I'm going to attempt to do something right here on the floor, and it's going to involve the cats. This is one of them. The other one is sat over there. Ah, he's actually coming. There he is. Cornstarch. And I'm going to pour that in there. Oh yeah, this is pancake. That was a bit too much. Also, I'm doing this on the floor because that way it's going to involve the cats. Add a bit of water. And mix. So something like this, that way when you move it, it kind of turns solid and then back to liquid again. So now what I'm going to do is get this, put that there, turn it on, connect it to my phone and play a frequency. Turn up the volume. Wrong way. All right, so now I'm going to pour this onto the speakers and we'll see what happens. Last time I did this, there's some interesting things that happened. And also last time I did this, the cats weren't involved. All right, so we've got Peanut watching. Poured a little bit too much on that one, but now what I'm going to do is change the frequency. Okay, nothing's happening. I've got a feeling it's a little too thick. Now the good thing about this is it's not really that messy, even though it sort of looks like it. Just then you can go like that and you can pick it up and put it back. See that? And it turns back into a liquid. Try again. That's a bit better. Still don't think it's going to work though. Right, well, this was a bit of a fail. I think I better go do something else. Do you remember when I said it wasn't very messy? Well, I've kind of got to clean this up. And here we are back where we started from. So this speaker's pretty much as good as new, more or less. There's a couple of extra white bits here and there, but that's because it's Christmas. So we need to do something now that's not going to be as much of a fail as what I did already was. What can we do? Not really too sure. Should I maybe wire this up to an amplifier that's capable of blowing all the speakers at once? First, what I'm going to do is show you this. Right, what I've got here is FL Studio, and I'm going to put this into there. And that, as you can see, is Unknown Brain Matafaka. And what I've attached to it is this. This is an EQ, so this is going to be a high pass, a steep one, and I'm going to be playing with this. So what I reckon this speaker needs is a cut of around, I'd say about 50 to 60 hertz. So yeah, we're going to play around with that and see what sort of a difference it makes to the speaker's sound. Right then, these right here are all the frequencies under 35 hertz. So as you can see, it's moving. This doesn't need to play those frequencies, and these right here are all the frequencies under 50 hertz. Now, I didn't intend on this being a fail, let alone a speaker overpowering video, which is what I'm going to do now. So if all else fails in your videos, just overpower some speakers. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wire these all up in series or parallel depending on their impedance. I won't have these in stereo, like, you know, left and right channels. I'll just have them mono, wired together. And we are now disconnecting, hopefully, yes. Hot. Okay, so I've rewired these speakers together at 4 ohms. And that is what the amplifier I wired to them is going to see. So the current amplifier on the inside is actually wired to these at 8 ohms per channel. So I've got 2 wires coming out of this port on the end. And that is what I'm going to be connecting to my amp. And in case you're wondering, these are 4 ohms each. Right, so I've just screwed these all in. Let's see if everything's still connected on the inside. Should be. Got a 9-volt battery here. One side onto that one, and one side over here, and yes, it works. Alright, so this is now wired up to my amplifier, and after doing a bit of testing with this EQ, what I've discovered is that 40 Hz is about as high as I would have the high pass. Anything lower than that is just going to cause distortion at higher volume levels. Anything higher than that, say 50 Hz, well, you can still sort of hear a little under 50, so that is why I'm choosing 40 Hz. Now, what I was going to do is look at my phone, but I'm not going to do that. That's a bit better. I'm not going to lie, I'm not too sure if it's going to come through very well with this microphone attached to me, but this is the bass, so there is a bit of a difference between a 50 Hz cutoff and a 40 Hz. Let's see if you can tell. Let's maybe just continue with overpowering the speaker because I'm not too sure this is going to come through the microphone very well. Okay, back here again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this track here. This is something you've probably heard before, but what I'm going to do to it is slow it down.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
So that low note now is 28 Hertz. And the low note I'm talking about comes at the end of this. And there's 4 notes here. 1, 2, 3, and that last one is 28 Hertz. Interesting, not really. This right here is normal. Much more suited to Bluetooth speakers. Alright, believe it or not, I've been playing around with FL Studio this entire time and it's been an hour since that last clip. So what I want to do is return to my go-to track, Low Motion, which is on my second channel if you want it. Then I'm going to gradually turn up the volume on these until they start smelling. Okay, well that was round 1, went fairly well, and these are just slightly warm. But they're about to get a lot warmer, and here we go with round 2.
My stoner mind.
Right, well that was round 2, and they're a little warmer. So far so good. Round 3.
My stoner mind.
Alright, if I would have kept that going, they would have popped, and they are quite warm now. They've started smelling. Alright, well this took the overpowering fairly well, but what I'll do in a future video is I'll take these out and we'll have a speaker blowout session. But also add some more speakers into the video and we'll blow them too. So yeah, not bad, fairly smelly, and I will catch you in the next one.